Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get to this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. To throw, it's Leonard. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to his target. And it's complete downfield. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Scott. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Howard. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Close to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes the 40. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Down he goes, a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Receiver in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's caught. It's Tate. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Grab down the middle. It's Evans. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up. They go with a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Ibuka. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pump over the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. Here's the target, and it's complete. 4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Direct snap to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And they will claim the 2nd half lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
2nd down after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Trying to extend the play. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. At the 20, past the 10, and he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Leonard. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And now the handoff.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's caught. It's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. To the air, it's Howard. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense... The interception, they put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's low. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
A new set of downs after that completion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now. They'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught, and the 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Let's reel in. It's Henderson. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Over the middle, it's Abuka. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes a quick catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And they will try out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Ball spotted at the 32, so a chance to win the game from 49 yards out. And it's good. He's got it. Missed the attempt earlier, but connects when it matters most. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. I mean, who's going to have